What is going on, Crow fam? If you want the weekly, unbiased, no BS, data-driven updates on CRO Token, the fundamental and the technical analysis, then this is the place for you. Like the video if you want to see CRO go past $1, subscribe and hit notification bells. So last week, folks, we had a look at the CRO price, and I actually told you in our analysis video that this was the next kind of major support zone for CRO. This was the first support here at around 20 cents and down here just below 20 cents at about 19.5 cents. And as you can see, CRO actually wicked here on Monday the 22nd of September at around 6 a.m. right down to an actual price of around 19.2 cents, okay, before rebounding back up and then dropping back down again, testing it 3 times, guys, okay? We've got 3 tests all on the 22nd of September before we thought, you know what, screw this. We rallied from 19 cents and got back up towards that zone around 21 cents. We were kind of looking okay, there was a bit of chop, okay, a bit of consolidation through this period, but unfortunately, the moving averages just didn't really hold up for us, okay? So around 21 cents, 21.463 on the 23rd of September there, we actually started to dump down pretty quickly, tested that zone again, but there was kind of like too much momentum, and we did break what I believe was that critical support at around 19.5 cents. And now again, CRO is trading at 19 cents, just over at the moment, and is back in free fall. Now what I'd say is, look, the overall markets are, again, towards the end of September, not looking too good. Bitcoin had a moment of breaking 13K, but now it's down below 13K again. And Ethereum, of course, is around 2,100. So the overall market cap is struggling for crypto at the moment. In terms of the next major support and an area where I would be looking to definitely potentially add heavily if you're someone looking to get into the market, is this support line right here. You can see that we had several taps where we did try to break out of this area here, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th tap we broke through. So that essentially gives us the justification to call that zone of around 16 cents just over the next major support for CRO. But as you can see, we had on the hourly chart, of course, which we're on, just in a couple hours, we had a massive price increase here, okay? If we actually measure it out just on that hourly, just in that sort of 2-hour time span there, we went up about 21%. 21% for CRO. That's absolutely bonkers, okay? Especially for CRO, just because it's such a high market cap altcoin, all right? So what am I doing here, guys? Look, again, like I said, around this kind of 16-cent level, this is where I'm saying, look, this is a really hot buy zone. But quite frankly, even somewhere up here, it's not a bad buy zone. But if you are going to be buying around the 19-cent level here, be willing to hold it down to 16 cent. So say, for example, if you put like $100 in right now, for instance, okay, you'd be looking at potentially a 14% drop there, okay, 14% drop on that. So you'd be looking to lose about $15 for every $100 in. If you put 1,000 in, okay, you'd be looking to lose about $150. So long as you don't take leverage and you'd be prepared to hold through that, then you'd probably be okay. Now, one thing I do want to say, folks, it's like it's not always about timing the exact time to get in the bottom. For example, again, if you bought in, whether you bought in sort of here or down here, the bottom line is if you're a believer that we can break up and break around that $1 level, next major resistance still, I believe, is around 30 cents, then it's not such a bad idea to take an entry point around somewhere here. And now if we do take a moment to look in and zone into the RSI here, sitting at 37.19, okay, so anything kind of like 30 and below, we're starting to enter into that oversold territory. Does look like it's heading into there now, so that could spell a potential reversal soon, okay, and anything over 50, of course, we're starting to look into that overbought territory. Folks, if I'm just a long-term investor looking to dollar cost average into position, this is where I'd probably add a bit more volume of CRO around these levels, okay? Get in, hold for long term. You don't have to worry about stop losses and stuff like that. If I'm a trader, okay, looking for those kind of daily, hourly, weekly benefits, then I'm probably not going to enter here. I'm probably going to wait till we get down for a better entry around this 16-cent level, okay? So if we're getting in somewhere here, you get a tight, medium stop loss, you're probably going to get stopped out because this is in free fall at the moment. And folks, do remember that fundamentally CRO is in a good place with the Trump, the IPO stuff, and just generally, guys, I do feel like we're heading into a more bullish period of the market for 2025. So if you like these unbiased, no BS, data-driven reviews, folks, please do smash that like button. It really does help me and the channel out. Please do subscribe and hit notifications if you want to see CRO go past $1 in 2025 or 6. We'll catch you in the next video. Oh, and by the way, I will leave a video just here as well talking about some stuff as to why I think CRO could hit $2. Take care.